I'm ready for high school football on News Channel 12.
Our long national nightmare is over. Football is back. And we have some great opening night matchups on this Week 1 edition of the Blitz. Perennial powers Plymouth and Tarboro settle their score on the field and find out which Vikings program is the best 1A team in the East. Southwest Oslo and Jacksonville had a showdown at the Corral, and they played for the pride of Pageant. And West Craven and Havelock picked up right where they left off last year in a big old bragging rights bowl in the house that Wilbur Sasser built.
There have been better coaches than me here. There will be, but there will never be one any prouder than I've been.
Time to settle in and watch wherever you can. Here we go, another award-winning edition of the Blitz. I'm Brian North.
And I'm Ariel Epstein. Welcome into the Leemore locker room for the 2017 opening edition of the Blitz. And we have more helmets, more highlights, and I'm a little bit shorter, a little bit more time.
You're a little shorter? We have a little more time. Hey, let's get cranked up. There's no messing around our Blitz premiere matchup. West Craven made the familiar trip to Havelock, where Caleb King made his head coaching debut with his alma mater.
But it's how we respond to them is going to make the determination who we are as a team.
Then it was Wilbur Sasser's grandson leading the Rams out of the tunnel, and the offense went right to work. Zach Sadu is going to sling it, and he's going to find Khalil Barrett, the super senior, and he just turns it on down the sideline. 7-0 Havelock with the early lead, and the cheerleaders were feeling pretty good. Then it's Barrett again, this time out of the shotgun formation, direct snap, and he scores, and Caleb King feeling pretty good, but say, hey, this thing is not over. West Craven trying to come back. They're running the option, but when they go to pass, it is picked off. Jonquarius Hayton, that's going to set up a touchdown, a 21-0 lead. But Mike Twitchell's team would come back with a touchdown pass and a pick six. Sorry, our camera was cramping up at the time. They cut it to 21-14, but back comes Simon Belligatti. He scores. And then it would be the capper for Mo, who was on the sidelines. He would watch Welton Spotsville. His mom wants to make sure I get it right this year. Where is, Welton Spotsville is going to come through with the interception return for a touchdown. And Havelock gets the win over West Craven, 41-14 to get Caleb King a win in his first game as a head coach at his alma mater.
What we thought about all week. There was going to be adversity. It starts with the opening kickoff, and then we got a turnover. We had to fight back. Turnovers, miscues, first game mistakes. In a rivalry game this big, it's just incredible.
To come back home, though, get your first win, what's it mean for you?
Oh, it just means everything in the world to me. I mean, to do it with these guys, I mean, these seniors came in as freshmen. I was still here. They're an incredible group of guys.
So give them the belt. Havelock looking pretty good, and they're at New Bern next week. The Bears, they were at home. They had their traditional opener with Hillside, and Bobby Curlings is back.
Play football. Relax. Let's have fun. Let's get after the tail now. Let's go.
The Bears having some issues. Scoreless second quarter, and here comes Hillside. That's Randy Trice Jr. with a TD pass to Kamari Norman. And, just like that, the Bears down 6-0, and it wouldn't get much better. The offense struggled tonight as Hillside would pick off the pass, and that would set up another touchdown, this one by Tahir Green, and it was 14-0 Hillside. And my man, the Anthony Simmons, the Ant, still looking good 20 years after playing, and so did Hillside. They looked really good. They shut out New Bern, the Bears' first shutout since the year 2000, 33-0.
And Northside Jacksonville, who is now a 3A team, traveled to Trenton to take on 1A Jones Senior. And they're looking to get back into the state championship, trying that run.
Yeah, it's Jeriah Wilson, who is the ECU commit. He's going to take it all the way on the punt return. First touch of the year, and Stephen Igo from Hoist the Colors and Rick Scoppy taking copious notes. Yeah, he was working his way. The big thing about Northside, do they have a quarterback? Elliott Dangerfield, he's slinging it, had plenty of options tonight. Cameron Rogers takes it in. Northside gets the win over Jones Senior, 30-0.
Meanwhile, Jacksonville and Southwest had their annual rivalry game, but the interest level went up a little bit when former Stallions head coach Phil Padgett came out of retirement to be the wide receivers coach at Jacksonville.
Whoa.
So he went back to the Corral as a visitor for the first time ever. And he would like his offense. Rashad Whittington going to take this one to the house, and Charlie Dempsey trying to get his Stallions pumped up and avoid a shutout because that's where they were at that point. Milton Chandler, though, making that happen. Tackle for loss, and that was the shutout. 30-0. Jacksonville wins. And also in Jacksonville, another rivalry game. White Oak hosted Dixon. Some Friday night lights for a rivalry. Deontay Jackson, he's going to follow suit, keeps it himself, runs this one all the way back. They would miss the two-point conversion, still down by 10, so White Oak fans liking that. Fourth quarter, now down by 3. Dixon blocks the punt to put them in great field position, but Chris Morris knows his team is still down and needs to score. Well, Deontay Jackson taking it himself again, 20 unanswered points for the Bulldogs. They win in comeback fashion, 34-30.
Wow. In Duplin County, big rivalry game between James Keenan and Wallace Rosehill. Both teams with new head coaches. Kevin Motsinger, the former James Keenan and New Hanover coach, now leading the 3-time defending state champion Bulldogs. And they do have Javante Williams back. Where's number 3? Busting out of the pack and taking it around the end for the long touchdown. And just like that, the Bulldogs feeling good in the dog pound. And then they would do it one more time. It's Williams.
He doesn't like to go down.
No, he doesn't. He's tough to tackle. And Wallace Rosehill, we have him ranked number 1 in the News Channel 12 poll, and they show Wiley a 50-0 win over James Keenan. We're just getting started here on the Blitz. We got a lot more highlights to show you, but first we have our fans in the stands. Let's go back out to Wilbert Sasser Field in Ram Stadium, where the Havelock crowd feeling good. Put them H's up. Havelock is now 1-0. We'll be right back on the Blitz.